Hey everyone, it is Ethan back again with another video. So in today's video I am in Queensland by myself, and I'm just gonna be talking to everyone about how my experience is, because the main reason I came here is to obviously enjoy myself, but to do some work, take some videos, record, film some projects that I will be having in the future, because I just want to develop my skills and just become the best, like the best version of myself. And obviously being surrounded by your family and friends is a good experience, but you always want to have an experience and do things by yourself, because being able to be by yourself, let me just sit down for a second. Being able to be by yourself gives you so much more clarity on what exactly you want to do. So with me, right, like if you guys don't know much about me, I graduated high school last year and I'm just taking a gap year, focusing on perfecting my craft and becoming better in being able to market and sales and even filmmaking, because all of these stuff I feel like are high valuable skills. And if you look all over social media, like all the different marketing things that you see, like marketing is so important that no one talks about, and it's really like it bamboozled me, because like school doesn't teach these things. Like where I'm from New South Wales, so like the education doesn't really focus on that, and even school in general, it just doesn't focus on what you really want to do, because we're all focused on just the studying aspect, which is like great in that, and you have these sort of retreats and all these different things which are good at making you like find out more about yourself. But as a matter of fact, you just, in order to find out your true self, and that's the point I'm trying to get across, you have to be able to spend time by yourself, away from your family, friends, relatives or whatnot. And sure, like the experience is pretty daunting, like being by yourself or living alone, and I'm not like special case where I just like being alone. I just want to be able to explore things, push myself outside the comfort zone, and just, yeah, in what I mentioned, just improving myself. So yeah, I'm just chilling. I'll show you the view where I'm looking, pretty aesthetic, eh? But yeah, honestly, it just really shows you that you should just be grateful for your present, like living every day of your life, just being able to have food, water, because a lot of people in the world just don't have these basic necessities in order to live their day-to-day life, and it just makes you appreciate things more. And obviously I'm very young, so I don't really know much about life. Like I have some good friends here and there, but like besides that, I'm just really focused on just being able to just improve myself. I'm pretty sure my flight back is in a few days, so I'm just enjoying my time here. Especially I've been working hard in the past few weeks, months, ever since the year started, to be honest. Like you really don't have time to not be complacent, because every day really counts, and even if you miss one day, it transfers to the next day and lowers your momentum. But yeah, we will have problems here and there, but it's how we respond to things, and just living the day to day, just learning, self-educating, and whatever you want to do, just put in the work, put in the hours, as I always mention, and just always find things to be grateful for. Never comment stuff that is bad on like different social media things. Just scroll through the videos. I don't know why people do that. And just being able to just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just looking at the amazing scenery right now. Yeah, it really gives me a peace of mind, and it really encourages you to do better. Because like imagine making like 6-7 figures a year and having good health, hitting the gym, having a good diet, keeping a low enough body fat, obviously wanting to be healthy overall. You don't need to be like sub 10% body fat, just enough to be able to just enjoy life, having no problems with sicknesses or any of that sort of nature. And just, yeah, that's pretty much how life is. Just be yourself, learn new things, travel places. And yeah, with all these uni things, just a lot of people are and don't know how to actually have this peace of mind of being by themselves, because especially across everything in general, you see both dudes and girls, and they always like whenever I'm going shopping, you always see at least 2 friends together, or if not, which is most common, like a group of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people together just hanging out. And what that does is, if you hang out with like a lot of people, then imagine having like 8 bubbles, right? They all get merged together, and you don't know what really is going through your mind, because you have different things from other people's opinions that shapes the way that you think. And no, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I mean, hanging around with your friends, of course, is the best feeling. Being able to have a good and comfortable social life is like peak human experience, especially with the boys. Like nothing beats that, like genuinely. But yeah, and just being able to just be by yourself and explore things. And keep in mind, I'm not a smart person. I mean, I'm still learning, so I'm still learning to improve my skills and all of this stuff. But yeah, you need to honestly just be confident. And no, I'm not just saying be confident like that. You need to, confidence is a byproduct, and a byproduct of putting the work and reps of becoming something you're good at. And in order to do that, you need to just practice. Like, how do you think the top celebrities, musicians, basketball players, NBA players, or soccer players, anyone, you know, like, how do you think they got to that place? They put in the work. And I'm not saying that you should not put in the work, but yeah, obviously we're humans, and we should take time out of the day to enjoy ourselves, being able to just focus on the priorities and just get the important stuff out of the way. And just, yeah, that's pretty much what everyone, I think, at a younger age should be focusing on. Self-development. A lot of people like going clubbing, but me personally, I'm not a fan of that much. I've been to a club once for my mate's birthday, but I really just didn't like how it is. Just the environment, the people there, and it really just, it gets off, like, I'm not much of a drinker, so it just really gets you into like a bad place, because you know that saying, you're 1 in 5 people who you hang around with. So if you hang around with a lot of drunk people, what do you think you're going to be? You're going to be the next one. So if you hang around with 5 people that know marketing, sales, and filmmaking, which I'm personally interested in, but I haven't found anyone like that yet, it will make me like improve myself and become the best version of myself. Obviously, wanting to find people that are better than me, like out of the 5 people, I'm like the weakest link there, so that will force me to adapt and being able to just improve myself. And that ties in with the fact of, it makes me think like an anime character. If you guys haven't heard of him, Ayano Koji, Classroom of Elite Season 4 is peak. It's so good. I read the light novel, but yeah, seeing the animation, to be fair, I'm not a fan of the animation at all. But yeah, honestly, just seeing the Ayano Koji's attitude. But like, the thing with his attitude is he's just too nonchalant. Like, he literally just poker face 24/7. But yeah, you need to be able to just have a social, not so, what am I saying? Social skills and being able to communicate with others, because especially in sales, you have a lot of communication that you have to do in order to close the close the prospect, and just being able to talk your way out of it, handle objections, handle every single thing. And my point is to always be or act or have some sort of like an anime character or character that you want to be. Like, if you want to be like Batman, have the Batman mindset. If you want to be like Aina Koji, but you need social skills, then have his mindset. If you want to be like Daniel Park from Lookism, then have his mindset. If you want to be like, who else? Goku, strong, muscular, then be like him. But yeah, I will catch you guys later. I am going to just enjoy the rest of my trip, working, just taking a debrief, and I just really wanted to film this video. To be honest, I didn't want to film this at all, but I just picked up the camera and just pressed record, and that's all you need to do. Just stand up and do it. Just do it. Just do it. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Peace out.